Buongiorno Milan. We started our tour of the city today at the most famous site, that is the Duomo. We're going to be inside, we're going to go up to roof terraces. Just like Robson and Jerome, we're going to be upon the roof. Let's go inside and have a look. Just before we go inside, you can see on the left there is the famous Galleria shopping. We'll be in there later on. Don't know if we're going to buy anything, mind. Here's Vittorio Emanuele II. Now, he's of course in the Piazza Venezia in Rome, outside the famous monstrosity they call the wedding cake, or the typewriter. It's a bit of a symbol of fascist era Italy. He's also in Venice as well, by the canal opposite Hotel Danieli of James Bond. He said to Italy, I give you my ears, please accept me as I am. I don't think many Italians ever did. It's a symbol of, like I say, fascist Italy, but here he is opposite looking the famous Gothic Duomo church. Climbing all these stairs in this narrow staircase just to get to the top of the Duomo, eh? You would have thought. Right. Getting some exercise this morning though, that's for sure. Sweating already. That's the stairs done. And here we are, on the top of the roof of the Milan Duomo itself. Wow. All those stairs, it was well worth it, that's for sure. Just walking across the top here, beautiful scenery each end. Look here, we're in the shade, we're about to go into the sun. Oh, to creep through this little arch there. Oh. Beautiful scenery. Look, you can see Milan's Economic Centre in the background there. It's like looking at Canary Wharf really in one sense, I suppose, isn't it? But where in the world would you be right now other than on top of the Milan Duomo? On the very top here now, you think this was built all those years ago, you didn't have technology like that and all the scaffolding like now. If you look just at the top there, that is the Lady Madonnina, the Mary herself, the Lady of Beauty. This is as close as we can get, but it is some sight to be seen. And look, if we just walk to here, look, on the very top here, everyone else taking their selfies and their videos, but you know, impressive sight. You know, I've done the Eiffel Tower, done the Colosseum, done the Vatican. The Duomo of Milan is definitely up there, that's for certain. Well, after all I was walking up the steps, we're now walking down. We go inside the cathedral itself and yeah, sure we'll see as many beautiful sights as we've seen on the rooftop. So that was our tour of the Milan Duomo, both the rooftop and inside. Now unfortunately we could not film in the actual cathedral itself, as you can understand it is quite religious, quite sacred. We have stuck some photos up and it was a sight to be seen. Now I've got to say, if you like your tourist attractions and your major sightseeings, definitely worth coming to Milan and doing the Duomo both inside and on the rooftop. Right, that's the tour over, let's go give our guide back. So after the Duomo this morning, behind us is the Galleria. Famous shopping centre in Milan, all the designer names in there, Gucci, Prada, Saint Laurent, Versace. Let's go have a look inside, not saying we're going to buy anything, let's have a look. Now apart from obviously the plush restaurants and the designer shops themselves, the building itself alone is prestigious enough, you know, same. There's a few frescoes down there as well, I'll show you now. You know, right in the dead centre, if you look up there, look, fresco painting. Now you think this was built in the days when they don't have the technology like now, you know, look at this, either way. More like a train station kind of this thing. If we just swing by here, look, got Saint Laurent all bit in there. You look at this here, look. There's the Capitoline Wolf and Romulus and Remus there. We were in Rome last year, you know the story of that, we won't go there, we're in Milan this time. But if you just walk over here, someone's already doing it. There's a famous bull here. Now, if you put your heel on his genitals, spin 3 times, it's going to give you luck, apparently. That's the myth. There's a bit of a queue for people to do it as well. If you just look here. I might have to wait our turn, I think. Our turn at last. Now, I've just had my lunch, so if I do this, I might be sick, so excuse me now. Right, so here we go. 1, 2. Last one. Ooh, we got interrupted then. 3. Ooh. Well, the lunch is still in my stomach. Let's see what good luck that'll bring though. Just have to come out of the gallery for a bit, cool down I think. Now if you look just behind me, there is Milan's favourite son, Leonardo da Vinci. You all know all about him, you don't need me to explain. Of course done the Last Supper painting, and that's where we're heading tomorrow. But very nice and quiet in this garden, I've got to say, unlike the rest of the gallery where it's all just manic everyone on top of you. Here we are in the castle, waterfall is just there. Wish I could jump in and cool down on a hot day like this, but let's go inside and see what it has to offer. So here we are in the courtyard, and very quiet and tranquil, I've got to say. Impressive, you look around there. Just doing a bit of a loop-to-looping now, considering Italy's not had a monarchy for how many years now, of course, and it's a republic. You know, the history is still here, you just can't really get away from it. You know, it's a sight to be seen. You know, obviously we've got big castles and everything back home, but you know, one that's no longer a castle, it's really unbelievable, I've got to say. That's for sure. A sight to be seen here. Yeah. Another famous monarch from the Italian history there as well. So it's perfectly kept as well, you know, very clean inside. There's the old moats of the castle here as well. You know, this is like an Italy that has vanished, really, and it's forgotten about since it became a republic. So it's good to see that they've kept this sort of restoration in place, I've got to say. Just so you know, we are still in Milan. We're not in Berlin. That isn't the Brandenburg Gate, but it is very similar. It's again another symbol of sort of fascist era Italy. But I think we've walked all that way through the castle and over to here. Nice and quiet, peaceful in the gardens as well. So thanks for watching this episode of Talk Calcio TV, and tell us what you thought of our tour around Milan. Like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to Talk Calcio TV on YouTube. Also check out the links below on other videos related while we were here in Italy, in Milan. Also check out Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and our Snapchat pages for anything Talk Calcio TV, Italian football and our tour of Milan related. Arrivederci, ciao!